All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It is Monday, 4 o'clock Eastern Time, which means one thing, we're going to be doing some haiku action. Today we got World of Haiku. Specifically, we're going to be operating on a World of Haiku dojo, the SQLMap Dojo. Now, SQLMap is used for offensive security penetration testing and security testing of web applications, specifically input fields, to test if you can exploit them to access the backend database that's all up in its business. And there's a variety of ways to do SQL injection. Little Bobby tables, if you've heard that joke. Little Bobby tables is a great way to illustrate a SQL injection, but SQL injection can happen in a number of different ways. And just like, just like you could sit there and type in every single way to brute force attack a login, we have tools like Hydra that can just do it for us, right? So SQLMap is a tool that makes it super easy. Point and click for SQL injection. First, to determine if a input field is vulnerable to a SQL injection or a post call to a web server, application server on the back end, right? Sometimes you don't need an input field. Sometimes it's just arguments being passed across the URL as a parameter. All of this is a long way to say SQLMap makes it super easy. And today we're going to be learning more about SQLMap in the World of Haiku. Now, if you want to know what a dojo is, because that might sound like, oh, that sounds interesting, but how's a dojo got anything to do with cybersecurity? Well, if you remember in the Matrix movie, like they went to, like Neo and Morpheus go to the dojo and they like, and he's like, I know Kung Fu, right? They're in the dojo practicing. And in the World of Haiku, dojos are randomly generated environments with new IPs, new host names, new user accounts, the works, every time you log in, and it's designed to help you learn the specific tool that the dojo is named after, in this instance, SQLMap. So we're going to hop in today, we're going to be playing around, practicing, getting that hands-on keyboard experience, getting that practical muscle memory, SQLMap-U, SQLMap-D, drop tables, blah, 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 right? Columns, tables, finding those secrets and valuable assets. So that's what's all up. Now, before I get into it, I do love saying what's up to the community. So holla, holla, holla. Looks like we've got 39 wonderful people here today. Let's go, Brian Boyd over on LinkedIn. I see you. Yeah, Carrie, I got my Wi-Fi ears trying to pick up a good signal here. Hans Raj wants to know why the cat band. My youngest son left him in here on my desk, and he wanted me to wear them. He got these. He went to a animal shelter over the weekend, and for a kid's party, and playing with the animals and stuff like that. And this was part of his goodie grab bag on the way out, and he's been wearing them pretty much the entire time since he got them. But he's loaned them to me for the stream, so I wanted to represent and let him know that I fully endorse and support him and love him. All right, so Just the Bytes in here. Currently learning SQL on the Google Cyber Professional Cert. Absolutely, Just the Bytes. So if you're learning SQL or SQL, good on you. That is definitely the language of databases and how we are going to interface with our databases. Darius Cater says, any word yet on when Volume 2 is coming out? So, Darius, Volume 2 is actually out. I'll show you that in just a minute when we get in here. Looks like Joey Hyde's up in here, scrolling back through chat. Hey, Jenny Housley, good to see you. Glad to have you here. Titi Leo Enyai, if I said that right, thank you. And if I said it wrong, sorry, I did my best. All right, Prakash saying I'm the best, or the show's the best. I love that. Thanks so much, Prakash. This will be recorded, Sweetong. Yeah, all of my content almost always is available on replay, so you'll definitely be able to get that if you want. What's up, Wesley Letts? Good to see you over here. Greetings from Nashville. Nashville hosting the ISE Squared Congress coming up in a few months. Very nice. All right, so looks like we're gonna slide into it now, as my opening song has chilled out. We're going to put on some Jonathan Bell now. And let me share my screen. Oh, thanks, Jazzy Jazz. I appreciate it. Just being a little silly today on a Monday, right? All right, so here we are in World of Haiku. I'm playing on the web version, so play.haikuinc.com. And because the chapstick companies have got me addicted to their product, I need to apply some. Now, if you're new here and you don't know what World of Haiku is, World of Haiku is it's basically a video game that trains you cybersecurity skills and basic Linux operating system command line interface stuff, file management up and down the file system, catting files, reading files, these type of things. So you're not going to be a Linux admin or, launching your own cybersecurity program, but it does give you hands-on keyboard experience with Linux and with cybersecurity skills. So it's really a nice platform to learn and to practice in these type of things. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. Davey, this is my first time joining here. It was great. Oh, thanks, Davey. Great to have you here. All right, we're going to click through this. Okay, so good day, Royden. Good to see you. Who asked about Volume 2? Darius Cater asked about Volume 2. So for those of you who can see on the drop down here, down the rabbit hole, this is the World of Haiku as many people think of it. It's 8 missions, and it takes you from 0 to hero by building you up using learning engineering techniques, one step at a time. It assumes no prerequisites, no IT background. It's really fun. It's designed for people of all ages and all skill levels. It's fun. It's a fun game. But you'll notice that these little Tories here, there's 3 of them. These are dojos within the game. So this is the SQLMap Dojo. Let me go ahead and open my DMs too, just in case. Give me a second. I want to get the DMs up. All right. So you can see here, the dojo, this is an SQLMap Dojo, a John the Ripper Dojo, and a Hydra Dojo. Now, Darius, you had asked about Volume 2. Volume 2 is out, Secrets of the Phoenix Scanner. So if I select Volume 2 from the drop-down at the top, it looks a little different. It's not those 8 worlds anymore. It's actually, these are missions, and these are specific binaries. So we have File, Dirbuster, SQLMap, right? And when you click into SQLMap, we have the SQLMap Quest, which walks you through the learning engineering of kind of crawl, walk, run of learning SQLMap. And then there's the dojo for practicing it. Now, I'm just discovering now that my dojo has a lock symbol on it, so I'm a little unclear on what that means. But we'll try it. So I'm going to click in here, and we're going to find the flagged file. Or hold on, let's try this. I click try again. So, Rodney, this game is behind a paywall or whatever you want to call it. I think it's a subscription-based. You can find out more at Play. Here, I'll drop a link in chat really quickly. Yeah. All right, give me a second. I'm going to drop a link in chat. Want to learn more about this game I'm playing? Go here. All right, here we go. And I'll go ahead and pin this to the comment or to the chat or whatever. Can someone? I need someone to comment so I can push my thing up. Here, I guess I can bump it myself. Bump. Oh my God, these like emotes on the side are so annoying. All right, message pinned. Okay, cool. All right, so this guy right here, Inky Alt, he's our little guy. So Jenny Housley modding for me. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny, let me know that Travis Loads wants to know, do you know if it's on any other platforms besides Steam? Yes. So Travis, I am playing on the web right now. This is not the Steam version. This is the web version. If you want to see it, Travis, go to the pinned comment in chat right now. play.haikuinc.io will take you there. All right. Thanks, Kenneth Lowy, with the like. Okay, so Carrie, if you have it on Steam, I think, you know, the SQLMap mission, I think, is like a DLC. But oh, cool. All right, thanks, Travis. All right, guys, let's keep going. So all the dojos basically start the same. You got this guy, Inky Alt. He's like a little floating peep with huge hands, and he kind of lays out a little storyline. I personally kind of click through these things. The robot does speak passionately. You're about to face many challenges surrounding SQLMap. It's my wish that you embrace these challenges and receive the knowledge that I'm willing to bestow. SQLMap shouldn't be too tough for you. As you already know from your time spent with Eos and Saga, those are two other characters in the World of Haiku world. It's an open source program that allows you to detect and exploit vulns in database servers. So, enough shoutcasting. I find the hardest part of getting started is getting started. Oh ho, let's go. All right, now really quickly, let me do this really quickly since I feel like He-Man with the sword. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm sharing my entire screen, I can do this. You know what I mean? I have the power. I'm not He-Man, but like that meme, I have the power. Because I can show you guys everything. I can jump around. This is SQLMap, okay? This is a legit binary that you can download onto your Kali instance. In fact, I might even have it on my Kali. I always keep a Kali close by. You know, who doesn't really? And then let me just see if I have SQLMap on here. Yep. I got version 1.4. So it's like literally as easy as installing it. Okay. But you can get all the information you want here at SQLMap.org. I'll drop a link in chat if you want to learn more about the actual command and the folks who are behind SQLMap. But you might be a little intimidated. I can download it, but how do I learn? What do I do? I can watch a demo, but guys, watching a demo and actually putting your hands on it are two wildly different things, and that's the power of World of Haiku, right? So with this dojo, we're going to actually play it. What's up, James Randolph? Good to see you. Threatchen. Good to see you, Threatchen. All right, so let's get our bearings. Remember, so Inky Alt is our like little, you know, you can think of him as like a blend of Obi-Wan Kenobi and R2-D2, right? He's like our sidekick, but he helps us around. So to get our bearings, just remember, any good hack starts with a ping. Think of it like knocking on the door and seeing in someone's home. Why don't you go on target IP's door? So what's the target going to be? Elijah's PC. You can see it. You can't really see it here, but at the top it has a list of our flags. My little overlays. See how it says find flag file on Elijah text, like right here? Okay, so let's find Elijah's box. We got Emily, Ryan, Elijah. There's Elijah. So Elijah, we're going to write down Elijah's IP address using our little notebook. So let's do this. Elijah. Okay, and then we'll say 192.164.225.137. Cool. All right, so now we know what's up with Elijah's IP. So let's go ahead and ping it. And here we go. Look at where this is a completely simulated Linux terminal shell. So this is built in Unity. So this is not actually Linux, but it looks just like it. The developers at Haiku have made this as, you know, as close to the real thing as possible, because the idea is that you're supposed to be learning what it's like in the real world. So when you go out in the real world, your skills are marketable. Whoops, I started typing in the chat window. Yep, Elijah's about to get got. And notification, I have a hard stop at 5 o'clock. Last week, I don't know if you guys remember last week, I just like blew right through my meeting. Was no good. All right, so we are knocking on Elijah's door here. Let me see really quickly. So you can see we're pinging, and one of the interesting differences between Linux and Windows is that when you ping on Windows, it does an automatic, I think, an automatic 4 pings, right? Whereas ping in Linux will just keep going. So here's an example of where, this is an example where give me a second. Give me 1 second, guys. This is one of those talk amongst yourselves. Hold on 1 second. All right. So you see how this is a great example of where simulated environments are not exactly one-to-one for real. So in real life, you could type ping and then the IP address, right? And it'll work. But because this is a simulated version of ping, and I'm going to pull it up on real life here. When you say man ping, you get all the arguments, and I believe it's it's -C. So you could say ping -C 4 or 5, whatever, and say 127.0.0.1, which is my local IP address. And you can see that ping is going to do 5 packets, and that's it. And on Windows, it'll automatically do like 4 packets, I think, right? So on regular ping, though, if you don't specify, oh my God, I'm like in so many windows right now. If you don't specify, it'll just keep going indefinitely, which is actually kind of nice because sometimes you're pinging to see if a system's up and you're doing, some troubleshooting stuff, and then it's up, and then you'll start getting the responses, right? All right. Oh my gosh. All right. Here we go. All right, so we did what InkyAlt's saying here. And it didn't seem to work, so we're going to try to ping one more thing. Let me check this out. So let me say, I'm going to look on my own file system. I'm also looking at chat now. I was looking down for a minute. Why does the sun drink out of... Oh, yeah, sunglasses. Got to get back to my software development homework. All right, we'll see you later, LinkedIn. Hey, Brandon S., good to see you. Hey, Eric, good to see you. Everybody's good in here. Short-circuiting my brain, that's right. Great, Eric, how are you? Kenneth, I see it. Hey, Travis W. All right, so I'm just looking around the file system that I have here. We got ping right there, no big deal. Let us check some more IP addresses. I'm a little confused. Ooh. I actually think this is probably the thing to hit because this is a web server, and typically that's what you need for SQLMap, right? So let's go ahead and ping it. All right, so that worked. You can see here, it like that. Ooh, that's quite a list. Look at that login request. Ooh, baby. Nice. Let's curl this puppy and see what's up. All right, so this is a web server. All right, so let's go ahead and curl the web server. All right. See if there's anything good in here. Oh, right here. You can see right here. This is potential for SQL injection. Oh, and /login here. So let's go ahead and search on that /login. How do you know it was a web server? Oh, because, Carrie, when you hover over it, do you see how it says eShop.io? Let me see really quickly. Oh, hold on 1 second, Carrie. I got you. You see this right here? Because that's like a like a host name for a web server, like simplycyber.io, threatgen.com, haiku.com, haikuinc.com, right? That tells me it's a web server. I used Ping to log my network connectivity one time when we were having lots of outages. There you go. Yeah, Ping is a great little tool. John Hancock says, Ping was one of my first commands I learned to check the connection while gaming back in the 90s. Yeah, man. Hey, Sam White, check the pinned chat on YouTube feed. I've pinned the URL to where we are. All right, so now we'll want to use SQLMap to hack eShop.io, abusing SQL injection vulns. Okay, so let's do it. SQLMap-U eShop.io. Okay, so I'm going to try this right here. This is like your getting started SQLMap command. So let's see what happens. You provided a target URL without any get parameters. Oh, of course. See, this is why you practice, because I'm a donkey. All right, so let's do this. Is it H? Hold on 1 second. And I think it was product. Oh, we have username and password. We have /L for the form action. This is looking pretty juicy. So let's see if we can open a web browser and see what happens. They've even built a fake web browser in this thing. There we go. There's 2 fields. Those are looking pretty juicy, am I right? Num 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 num. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. I'm sorry, Josh. Oh my god. Do I have... Hold on. All my sounds are turned off. I was going to do the Nelson haha and laugh at myself. Sorry. Yeah, I'll yeet myself out of here, Josh. Sorry about that. All right, so we've got our fields. Now, I actually kind of forget how to use SQLMap, so let me do man SQLMap and actually look, okay? So, and this is how you learn, guys. Like, I literally forget how to use SQLMap because even though I'm doing like a demonstration, it's not like I want it to be real, so I didn't go through all this right before I went live, so I look like some sick Elite Zero hacksaw, right? I'm like, you know, I don't do pen testing very often, so why would I be great at it? All right, so we've got the URL ID equals 1. Let's try this. Can we... Okay. So let's do this. SQLMap-U http://192.155.247.12/login. And by the way, I could do eShop.io or the IP address. It doesn't matter because DNS is going to resolve it either way. All right. What is the format here for this thing? I gotta do, hold on. I think I gotta do question mark products. Oh no, products cat equals 1. So, oh, I see. So let's do this. Slash. No, not, is it slash username? I need an adult. I think I messed this up. Hold on 1 second. Man SQLMap. I might have to go back to the mission, honestly. Yeah, no problem. So the individual on LinkedIn who's coming across as unknown. The difference between SQL and SQLMap is it's pretty wide. Okay, I know they sound similar, but it's pretty wide. Let me show you. Okay, so really quickly, SQL like SQL is the language that allows you to talk to a database, right? So a database is a structure of data, right? And there's entire college courses on databases that I'm not going to be able to sum up in 30 seconds. But just think of when you go to Amazon and you type in a search, like you're searching for yoga mats, and all the yoga mats come back. Your query, yoga mats, had to go into a database and then pull that data out. The way that that query gets built and then requested for the yoga mat information to come back is using SQL or SQL. It's the language that databases understand, okay? And just to kind of like show you, this is SQL, right? So select, from, group by, where, like these are keywords in the SQL language. So once you learn the SQL language, then you can understand how to use it to query databases, right? So this is like, these are tables in a database. These are fields in a database, okay? Now SQLMap, as I said before, SQLMap is basically a tool that is designed to do SQL injection on vulnerable web applications by abusing the SQL language. And I'll give you an example really quickly to show you, right? So we saw that picture of like the SQL language, right? Let me show you this one really quickly, and then I'll go on. So here, students.com, student ID equals 117. Just ignore this or 1 piece right here, okay? Just ignore that. So this would be like a normal query on a database, right? You type in, you log in or whatever, and you're student 117, and it comes back with your information, okay? Well, because the SQL language is the way it is, you can say or, and then add another argument. In this case, 1 equals 1, okay? Now, 1 equals 1 is always going to be true, right? So it will return everything. Now, this colon says end of the SQL statement, and this dash dash means ignore everything after this. And this is just a way to make sure that the SQL statement that you're injecting, what I've got in the box right here, this is the injection, okay? This is the injection. So the dash dash at the end makes it so if there's like additional things afterwards, like group by or other fields, they just get ignored. And this is what allows it to work. So then when it runs this malicious injection, this is the injection part, and this is the whole SQL statement, on this database, it will return all student data, not just the student data for student 117. And this is why SQL injection is so dangerous, because a user, an attacker, a pen tester on the outside could query more data than is intended by the developers of the application, the owners of the business, etc., right? By the way, I also want to just point out really quickly that select is just one way to read data from a database. This statement could actually say update, right? And the way you could do that is you could say select star. All right, hold on. Let me clean this up. You could actually, and by the way, update is a way to write data to a database. So you could actually have this whole statement right here, and then instead of and have or 1 equals 1 or not have it, but you could actually add the semicolon, which says end of that statement. Then you could add another entire SQL command that says update account balance, where student ID equals 117, balance equals $0. If you wanted to you want to talk about loan forgiveness with a vulnerable web application, you might be able to reset the balance of your student financial account, right? So it's not just about reading data and getting data leaks that way. It's actually, you're able to write data as well. So those are SQL injection, and that's SQLMap. So hopefully, I forget who asked that question, but hopefully that answers your question, okay? Okay, so let's take a look here. So let's see if we can do SQLMap on this baby. SQLMap-U, and then eshop.io/, Is it user dash dash tables? Provide a target URL without any get parameters. All right. Hold on 1 second. It's definitely. Is it login and then question mark user? Nope. All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm failing. I'm failing so hard right now. But that's okay. Oh, because you have to put the HTTP. Okay. Why did that fail to connect? Oh, because that's a ridiculous IP address, maybe? All right, so log in. All right. But we do have products cat1, cat2. So I'm actually going to try to attack that and just see, because that looks more like my speed. Products, question mark, cat equals 1. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait. Oh, you donkey. SQLMap -u. What am I doing wrong here, pals? SQLMap -u HTTP :/192.155.247.12/ products. I don't think it likes us doing this, honestly. Products not found. Is it product? Product not found. Okay, come on. Let me do this. Curl. All right, so we definitely have the login. When it's in green like that, it wants you to do that. So let's do this. Let's say login, right? And then say user equals Jerry. Status not found. All right, hold on. Trial and error, people. Trial and error. All right, so we've got the login, okay? And the username. See, like, the username and password, those are the things we're trying to jump on right now. Jenny, it's kind of scary because there's 2 or 3 elevator manufacturers in the world. That's funny, Justin. Oh, product was misspelled. I don't see, the thing is, I don't think it's the product. I think it's supposed to be the see how it's in green? Oh, it is misspelled, huh? Even more reason why. Actually, that's a really great find right there. I'll take a little screen cap of that. All right. All right, guys. So let's see. It definitely has to do with the username, okay? I have no question. I put in login, but that's it's email, right? Email equals Jerry? No. Table. Pass. I mean, we can't type in this thing, right? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Jesus, I guess I just need to click on some stuff. Oops, hold on, that's the wrong window. We've made a win, people. We've made some progress. Hold on, I'm gonna give myself one of these. Oh. I'll give myself one of those, okay? So we have a little bit more information now to work with, so let's roll on that, okay? So now let's do SQLMap -u 192.155.247. I need to add HTTP. And I'm telling you, these are the real things that dude, what am I doing with my IP addressing? You guys must be watching this and be like, Jesus, Jerry. Invalid argument. Okay. Bad request. Okay. Can we do password? I'm getting invalid argument on that as well. Whoops. Maybe in the address bar? Mostly. Hold on 1 second. Oh, do we need to pass multiple arguments? Is that how it works? Is SQLMap that tricky? I'll do it exactly the same. How's that? Oh my god. I'm failing so hard. Oh, Alexa, yeah, hey. So HTTPS, I don't think, oh, okay. Thank you. Let's see if it works. I hope it works. Nope. Hold on 1 second. Still getting critical issues here. Let me see. Mostly see when someone writes into a web app fail that SQL code to hack access. All right. All right. So let's look at the SQL map again. I literally might have to go back to the quest, guys, which is not it's not bad. You know what I mean? It's not. See how the target URL is supposed to be just like that? So let's try it again, right? HTTP here. Look, I'm gonna do SQLMap -u. And then I'm going to do HTTPS, : and I'll do eshop.io/login. Oh, I wonder if it's /l. Nope. So it looks like it only wants to take one argument, right? Not good, guys. Mistakes and demonstrations can be good. It helps people learning deal with imposter syndrome and troubleshooting. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So what I'm going to do is, guys, kind of getting my lunch handed to me right here. So let me see. I wonder if I can even do this. Like yeah, so that's not doing anything for me, but I guess the final thing I'll do is this. Login L not found. So it takes the products one, right? If this doesn't work, I'm going to go back to the mission because I obviously need to learn. All right, let's go back to the mission, guys. Hold on 1 second. We are gonna get to the bottom of this, okay? Well, I'm gonna do this really quickly. Let's go into the quest. All right, so let's do this really quickly. I want to learn the SQL map thing. I'm just clicking through now because I want to get to the actual hands-on keyboard. So this is the neon drip server here. So let's do that. Okay. It's got web server and a secure shell server listening. All right, here we go. All right, so now we just unlocked the browser. Our Netscape Navigator 1.0. All right. Let's go ahead and what's the Neon Drip Coffee server? Okay. Oh my god. 192, 168, 198. All right, we got our stellar coffee. All right, let's go into biscottis. All right, here we go. So now, just like we saw earlier, it's, you know, instead of product ID, you know, ours was username and password. Okay. Okay. So let's keep going. Okay. All right, so it's teaching us about SQLMap. I'm not interested in that. I'm just kind of flying through it right now, but oh, French roast, so good. So good. All right, so let's do man SQLMap. Not that we're not familiar with SQLMap. Okay. There we go. All right. It's just teaching us right now. That's part of this game. The game uses these NPCs to kind of educate you on principles. All right, so now let's do SQLMap-U. This is what I wanted to get to. HTTP neon drips coffee.com/product question mark ID equals this big GUID, right? And then -D baristas dash tables. Okay, so that worked. Okay, that worked, but what did we do differently here? So it's SQLMap. Maybe it's because I was doing -- capital tables, right? I definitely had U. I definitely had the IP address. I definitely said, hold on one second. Like, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and go back over to the dojo. Because this is like, I'm getting angry here. So hold on. We will get to the bottom of this. Believe me. I have cat ears on right now, okay? I have cat ears. Carrie's talking about the crank coffee. I will never touch that crank coffee. Oh my god. If you guys happen to be there for the day that I drank the crank coffee on stream in the morning, I was like shaking. I was sweating through my clothes. I was lit up. All right, so I've got a screenshot here of what our SQLMap command looked up. Ah, Jenny knows what's up. Jenny knows what's up. That could be it, but how would I know what the tables are, Jenny? Maybe I should have just done SQLMap straight up on it. We're going to find out in a second. We got 65 beautiful people in here right now. It's good to see you, everybody. We got 15 minutes before a hard stop at 5, and I really want to get to the bottom of this. Come on, Inky Alt. All right, I'm going to mix the music up a little bit. I'm feeling a little, I don't know. What's the word? Oh, you know what's perfect? This song's perfect. No. This song is perfect if I can find the non-instrumental version of it. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. We're back. All right, we're back. And this is The Comeback Kid by The Midnight. Oh, there it is. It randomly made a router, a web server, which is kind of funny, but. All right, there we go. We got it. Okay, we're going to end that. We're going to curl on this puppy. All right, we got it. We got it. Let's do the login. We were here before. All right, here we go. All right, and then let's log in. All right, so now we got our little error message. Okay. All right, so we gotta curl this thing. All right, so let's SQL inject on this sucker. Okay, so SQLMap -u, and then HTTPS : 192.192.119.243 119.243/L. All right, now going back to my little notes here. Okay, this is the screenshot from earlier, okay? So we got SQLMap -u IP or URL, including an argument that we're passing to it. In this case, it was ID and GUID. So let's do that. Okay. SQLMap -u HTTPS : 192.192.239 119.243/L. And then, does that say UN? What is that? UN? Can we just do tables? Bad request, invalid argument. I don't know. I'm gonna do pass. What in the crud, man? All right, hold on. Oh, the name is UN. That's the argument. But the field is email, right? I feel like you have to do it this way. Let's do this. Let's just straight up copy and paste it directly from here. Right? It says unsupported. Like it's almost like it can't take two arguments. Target URL here. It says invalid argument. I don't know, guys. I'm wondering. Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. Hold on. Bjorn, pass along the arguments as shown in the URL bar. UN. Okay. Bjorn, sorry. Bjorn helped with a web app before. See how it's not taking the UN, right? You know what I mean? All right. UN and pass will both be needed. Oh, okay. Well, so my thing is, can't I just copy and paste directly from this? Can I just copy and paste from that? See how I get this background? See, I get this error right here, unsupported feature, when I pass 2 values. Right? Makes me wonder if there's an issue with it. So, I don't know. I'm wondering if this is possible, right? I hate to say that, but let me try this one more time. Let me do this really quickly. Okay? Let me do this. Okay? All right. All right, let me do this. I'm just taking some screenshots now because I'm annoyed. Definitely open to suggestions. Willing to be smart hands. All right, let me look at chat here. T-Mobile tech is hard just to obtain. Haiku, yep. Jennifer Post, this is Haiku, World of Haiku. I don't know, I'm going to check with the developers because I'm confused what this argument is here. But we will get to the bottom of it. Maybe I'll do a Renegade makeup stream. Right. Bjorn. Maybe we can do a different one? A products one? Nope. Well, that's just patently wrong. It says it can't find products. Right? But, like, it's clearly right here. Since I copied and pasted it. Alright. Why, Jazzy, I am no good, no... Okay. Carrie, don't beat yourself up, man. It's no need to be self-deprecating. Josh says, Jennifer Post, World of Haiku. Thank you, Josh. I couldn't even... Okay, let's have a midnight jam sesh. Yeah. Let's see if we can get back. Let me see really quickly. Hold on. All right. I'm now talking to the developers, DMing, because I'm so... This is... Guys, I gotta tell you, I'm annoyed, I'm irritated, I'm not happy, and I want to get this sorted out. Darius says, currently stuck on 6B of the Hydra argument is getting annoying. Yeah, Darius, 6B is a challenging one. The only thing I could offer, if you want a hint, I won't give you an answer, but I could give you a... I mean, it's not even really a hint. Just there's a lot of usernames and host names and passwords, and you gotta document them. Got to keep them together. Let's see. Would a dash method need to be added? I saw that in an earlier message. I don't know, IDK. I can't even type in the field. Can we sign up? Maybe there's another area we can attack. Is there a sign up field? No. I don't know, guys. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Can we do an Nmap scan on this baby and see what we get? Maybe we can hack it a different way. All right, so it's got two. Oh, it's got two web server. Maybe, dude, if this is the case, maybe it's the HTTPS. Nope. All right. Bad arguments, dude. Everywhere. Username. Nope. Email. Nope. Pass was one, right? Dude. The bad thing about having a standing desk is that, like, flipping it over is very desirable. Very easy. So, running into some issues here. Unfortunately, this was probably the most epic. This is the most epic fail stream I've had to date. I do want to thank Bjorn. I'm not going to blame it on the cat ears either. I'm not going to blame it on the cat ears. I don't know what's going on, but definitely appreciate the help from Kenneth to Bjorn. Bjorn, anytime there's a web app involved, always appreciate the support. Jenny, I saw Justin and Jenny in mod chat, so thank you for that. Yes, Justin Gold, that's exactly how I feel. So, no, it's all good. Thanks, ThreatGen. Yeah, I appreciate that. But I mean, guys, this is the reality of live streams and tech demos and such. So yes, exactly, Eric. I'm gonna regroup and come back at this thing. Okay. Don't worry, Darius. You'll know when I get it figured out because I'm gonna go live and just do it renegade style. You can't hold me down. That's the thing. The best part about having like this always set up is that I can always just go live and be like, we're doing this right now. Throw on the cat ears, my alter ego. All right, guys, I got a boogie though. I want to thank all of you for being here today. Genuinely appreciate it. Every single Monday at 4 o'clock, I'm streaming Haiku. This was the SQLMap Dojo. I'll get to the bottom of it on what's up, but definitely appreciate all of you for being here today. Simply Cyber Squad members, YouTube folks, people on LinkedIn, have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will catch you in the morning, 8 a.m. tomorrow for the Simply Cyber Daily Cyber Threat Brief podcast. All right, guys, until next time, stay secure.